This is Land of Havilah, Psalm 24. It's 10 verses. Verse 1. A psalm by David. The earth is Yahweh's with its fullness, the world and those who dwell therein. For he has founded it on the seas and established it on the floods. Who may ascend to Yahweh's hill? Who may stand in his holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted up his soul to falsehood, and has not sworn deceitfully. He shall receive a blessing from Yahweh, righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of those who seek him, who seek your face, even Jacob. Selah. Lift up your heads, you gates. Be lifted up, you everlasting doors, and the King of glory will come in. Who is the King of glory? Yahweh, strong and mighty. Yahweh, mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, you gates. Yes, lift them up, you everlasting doors, and the King of glory will come in. Who is this King of glory? Yahweh of armies is the King of glory. Selah. Comment, there's some odd language in this psalm. Let's see what we can make of it. In verse 2, Yahweh's founded the earth on the seas and established it on the floods, also translated established it on the rivers, on the ocean currents, and on the waters. This takes us back to Genesis 1:9. The surface of the earth was all water and chaotic and swirling until Yahweh said, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered in one place and let the dry land appear." Then there was some stability from the chaos. In verse 7, it's odd to say, "Lift up your heads, you gates. Yes, lift them up, you everlasting doors, and the King of glory will come in." This could be a prophecy of the coming millennial kingdom, that Jesus will descend to the Mount of Olives, Zechariah 14:4 and Acts 1:11. And from there, if we're picturing this correctly, he'll make a triumphal entry into Jerusalem. He'll enter the city through one of those doors or gates in the city wall. On your narrator's last day of college, he took his last exam in a Spanish class. He turned in his test paper at the instructor's desk, walked to the classroom door, and very deliberately stepped over the threshold of that door into the hall. It was a good feeling. It was a landmark moment. And it'll be a long-awaited and massive landmark moment when the King of Glory makes his triumphal entry into Jerusalem. The triumphal entry he made in the Gospels on what we call Palm Sunday was just a foreshadowing of that much greater triumphal entry. He'll step through one of the gates or doors entering Jerusalem to take the throne of the earth. So lift up your heads, gates, make way for the King of Glory. Your narrator's putting in his prayer request now for tickets to that event. Psalm 25 is next.